welcome to your May 8th, 2024 newscast here on 18 WJTS. Thank you so much for tuning in with us this Wednesday evening. I'm Kaitlyn Neukam reporting. Last night around 8 p.m., the Dubois County Central Dispatch received a report of a home fire in the city of Huntingburg, located near the area of 1st and Chestnut Streets. According to the Huntingburg Fire Department Chief Don Heim, a heavy fuel load in the home contributed to the blaze that eventually reached interior walls, the second floor of the home, and was a difficult situation to get under control. One male was inside the residence at the time of the fire, but no injuries were reported. 21 firefighters were on scene into the early morning hours today, and the neighboring Jasper Fire Department sent 8 additional units to the scene to help combat the blaze. At this time, the residence has been rendered uninhabitable. Yesterday was election day across the Hoosier State, with several primaries being decided at local, state, and federal levels. Here's a breakdown of last night's races. On the federal level, the former 45th President of the United States, Donald J. Trump, beat Nikki Haley for the GOP nominee by almost 80% of the vote. For the United States Senate in Indiana, Valerie McRae won the nomination for the Democratic Party. She will face off against Libertarian Party nominee Andrew Horning and GOP nominee Jim Banks, who was unopposed for Mike Braun's older seat that Braun gave up to run for Indiana governor. For the House of Representatives 8th District, Mark Messmer won the GOP nomination in a runaway vote over Dr. Richard Moss and the third place finisher John Hostetler. On the Democratic side of that 8th District congressional race, Eric Hurt won the party nomination in another large margin victory over the second place finisher Edward Sine. At the state level, Mike Braun earned the GOP nominee for Indiana governor. The race was closer than it seemed at times, but ultimately, Lieutenant Governor Suzanne Crouch finished second in the voting, with Brad Chambers coming in third. Braun will now face former state superintendent Jennifer McCormick, the Democrat nominee who was unopposed, and Donald Rainwater, who will be running for the Libertarian Party in the fall general election in November. Here locally in Dubois County, the only local election saw 3 GOP nominees for county council at large. That was Mike Kleesner, Sonia Haas, and Doug Ubelor. Dubois County saw a 24.6% voter turnout for a combined absentee and election day vote. Spencer County saw a 21.49% voter turnout for absentee and election day voting, with a GOP race for District 3 County Commissioner going to Malcolm Mack Webb over Thomas Brown by a wide margin. Spencer County also had 3 GOP nominees for council at large: Aaron Benton, David Gogol, and Brian Grolick. There were no Democratic nominees for either of those 2 races. In Perry County, Indiana, they had 23.64% of voter turnout from Election Day and absentee voting. Only 3 races were on the table in Perry County. The first 2 were the Pick 3 County Council at large that saw Democratic nominees go to Joanne Hess, Paul Malone, and Steve Owen. The Republican nominees for the County Council at large were David Achen, Corey Philly, and Gail Garner. The biggest race in Perry County came down to GOP nominee for District 1 County Commissioner, saw incumbent Randy Cole defeat former Tell City Mayor Jim Adams in a closely contested race that saw Cole get 1,259 votes with a 52.85% to Adams 1,123 votes and 47.15% of the ballots. To view the full breakdown of all 8 bordering counties, please visit our website, and a reminder that the fall general election is Tuesday, November 5th. The Huntingburg Police Department posted on their social media yesterday warning the public of an apparent phone scam that's circulating in the area, to which culprits seem to be impersonating the CVS pharmacy in Huntingburg. The scammer notifies the callers that their personal information needs to be updated to process future prescriptions. HPD reached out to CVS in Huntingburg to validate the integrity of the call, only to find out that this was not true. CVS Pharmacy would like the public to know that they will not call you to ask for personal information updates over the phone. Huntingburg police are asking residents to stay alert with these scams and to never give out personal information over the telephone. The Perry County Board of Commissioners held their first of 2 monthly meetings earlier this week. Becky Guthrie from Ride Solutions came before the board requesting funding because of a minor miscommunication resulted in the 2024 budget, not planning for public transportation with Ride Solutions, who serve over 10 counties in southern Indiana. According to Guthrie, without this funding from the board, they may have to cut back hours, workforce, and services, not just to Perry County, but other counties they serve. The board signed an agreement with the $6,000 that Guthrie was initially seeking for 2024 and approved the same thing for the upcoming 2025 budget year. Branchville residents Megan James and Alexandria May came before the Board of Commissioners about an unnamed road in the Old Town area of Branchville and the possibility of it becoming a county road, and it was determined that the road in question is considered an alleyway. The board determined the decision to have the county highway department go out to take a closer look at the situation and to see what to do next. The next Board of Commissioners meeting is Tuesday, May 21st at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. The Lagodi Police Department is currently seeking applicants for a full-time patrolman position. Successful candidates stand to earn up to $55,000 per year along with excellent benefits. The job description and benefits packets are available for review on the Lagodi Police Department's Facebook page. Interested individuals can pick up applications at 401 JFK Avenue in Lagodi. The application deadline is May 9th, that is tomorrow. For further details, applicants are encouraged to contact Assistant Chief Kyle Long at the department. The town of Shoals will have their town-wide cleanup days from May 10th through May 12th. The town will have a big dumpster set up at Town Hall for any Shoals residents to dispose of unwanted items they no longer want or need. Items that will not be accepted are tires, construction waste, paint, batteries, or any other chemical, hazardous, or harmful materials. If you have any other questions, you can contact Shoals Town Hall. The Patoka Valley Amateur Radio Club will be conducting amateur radio testing throughout 2024 for all amateur radio licenses, technicians, generals, and extra classes. The testing dates will be May 11th, August 10th, and November 9th, and they will take place at 10 a.m. Eastern each day at the Jasper Public Library. There will be no fees for the testing, but an appointment is required. To make an appointment, contact Stephen Goins by phone at 812-639-4064, or for additional information on the Patoka Valley Amateur Radio Club, visit their website. The USDA announced $22.3 million in grants to provide training, outreach, and technical assistance to help underserved and veteran farmers, ranchers, and foresters. Funding is made through USDA's 2501 program, which is administered by the USDA Office of Partnerships and Public Engagement. The USDA's 2501 program grants can support workshops and demonstrations on various farming techniques, conferences, technical assistance, and more. Grantees also help connect underserved farmers and ranchers to USDA resources and services. Since 2010, the 2501 program has provided more than $194 million to fund more than 615 projects. And that's a wrap on your Wednesday news here on 18 WJTS. We'll be right back with a check of your weather forecast.